What's going on, gang? Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Transformers The Last Knight Deluxe Class Hot Rod. Now, Hot Rod is a heavy retool of Transformers Age of Extinction Deluxe Class Lockdown. So much so that he's practically a different figure. In fact, the only pieces that I've been able to tell are the same are the joints connecting his head to the body, some parts and connectors, and from the knees down. So he is, in a sense, a completely different figure with the exact same transformation. Now, a couple of folks have asked if the head sculpt or the head would actually, could be pulled off and have Lockdown's head put on. I believe so, considering they're in the same spot, but I can't find my Lockdown. It's currently in storage, so I can't really test it. Sorry. He doesn't come with any accessories, which sucks. I'm sorry. That's just kind of inexcusable for a nearly $20 figure. This figure's okay. The paint is pretty good. Head sculpt is bad, but so's the head sculpt, or so's the head design of the movie. And he also has a weird French accent for some reason, even though he's an Italian car. Right. So anyway, Lockdown was a Lamborghini Aventador, and this guy, Hot Rod, is a Lamborghini Centenario? Yeah, whatever. Posability is exactly the same as Lockdown. Head is on a very limited ball joint in the shoulder. There is a swivel here at the elbow, just above the elbow. Elbow bends at nearly 90 degrees. No hand articulation. Legs are on what I could best describe as a pin and hinge system. So there's a ratchet here in the crotch, and then this weird hinge up in the upper leg. Swivel at the thigh, not a thigh swivel, just a swivel right above the knee. Knee bends at 90 degrees. Foot moves forward and backwards. So you can get some poses. I wish he came with a gun. That'd be really nice. Oh well, I guess I'll give him a gun from Generation Starscream or something. That works. We could go with that. Yeah, that totally works. It's not easy to get him posed into any real poses because he's so top-heavy, but it is doable. I'm just terrible at it. Hot Rod's transformation is very, very similar, if not exactly the same as Lockdown. To start, fold the feet down, turn them so that the bottom of the feet are pointing down, and then combine the legs together like that. Take the arms, fold them out, flip the hands into the forearms, and then turn the entire bottom forearm 180 degrees, like that. Grab the back of the figure and detach it from the rest of the body. Fold it up away from the body. Then at the head and chest, there is a swivel. Swivel that 180 degrees. Come to the chest components and fold them out, flipping the legs up underneath towards the back, and get the head nicely sandwiched in between the thighs. Come to the back, fold down the entire top of the vehicle mode, and snap that into place where the head and the crotch used to be. And getting this lined up, and getting everything lined up and into place is a bit challenging, and things do not want to stay in place on this mold. Fold the arms in to the sides, peg them into the sides of the upper legs, and they will peg into underneath the hood or the bonnet if you're in a British colony. Fold the backs along the back and swear profusely as none of the panels line up, and you end up with what looks like a bad accident. And I completely forgot, and I keep doing this, one bit of the transformation. There are panels just underneath the back of the vehicle mode that you need to flip out. And if you don't, you end up with a lot of problems, hence why I stink at transforming this guy. So once those panels are flipped out, things line up a little better. Not a lot, but a little. The other issue that I have with this mold, and it seems that I'm not the only one with this issue, this peg hole right here at the tip of my thumb is supposed to peg in with this peg. However, that peg hole is too small. It will not go in. I've even detached the arm to try and get it to go in, and it just doesn't. overall, I do not like this figure. I really don't like this figure at all. I have a lot of problems with this mold. I don't like the transformation. I don't think the toy is very good. It's not fun to transform it. It's not a fun figure at all. Now, are there any good deluxes in the line? Yes, absolutely. There are absolutely good deluxes, but this guy is not one of them, and it's a shame because Hot Rod could have been a really, really cool toy. The character in the movie was at least interesting. He spoke with a French accent, which was weird, but whatever. Overall, I think this figure is bad. I don't like the paint scheme. I think it needs to be, red and yellow as opposed to black, red, and silver. I don't think the toy is very good. I would love to see third parties take a stab at making a Hot Rod figure that isn't butt. Okay, it's not butt. I just don't like it. So gang, I hope you've enjoyed this video review. As always, I'm Baltmatrix. Ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. I got this figure over at thechosenprime.com. It's available at bigbadtoystore.com as well. As always, I will catch you next time.